Hello, Jennifer, and welcome to Movies That Made Me.
To what?
Movies That Made Me.
Oh, okay, Movies That Made Me. Is that why I have this narcissistic collage behind me?
Correct.
Okay, great.
You know, Charles, I used to think it was going to be you and me against the world. But no matter how bad the world gets, you don't want to be against it, do you? You want to be a part of it.
Things really kicked off with X-Men.
Yeah.
And I'd love to talk to you about one of my favourite things on the internet, which is the blooper reel for all of them. They are hysterical.
Are they? I've never seen them.
Jennifer, you have to watch them.
Oh my God, I would love to, except I don't want to watch myself. I'm hungry.
The best bit is when you say the word lunch.
Lunch.
Incredibly loudly.
And
Speed.
lunch.
When you want a scene to be over, you're like,
Lunch. Yeah.
and I feel for you.
Oh, wait, like when the director won't call cut, I just go, what about lunch? I know, I hate acting unnecessarily. It really embarrasses me. You talk to Eric, sorry, go back. What is it? I talked to Eric. Eric, why are you getting closer to me? I'm obviously not acting. Like, I don't like, like rehearsing. Like, if I'm rehearsing, I'm like, I'm gonna stand here, and then I'm gonna walk over here, and I'll probably go down like this, because it just is embarrassing. So when I finish the scene, and like in my mind, I'm done acting and there's a linger, it mortifies me. Because I'm like not gonna stay like, yeah, it's embarrassing.
I would like to take this opportunity to reveal to the world that
Oh God.
acting on set is actually a lot of standing around.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
like a humongous amount.
It's the perfect job for a lazy person. It's really, I really found my niche.
And then you have an 8-hour makeup process where you have to zone out and then you have to be on and off when the camera's
Oh,
on.
I didn't zone out. I complained for 8 solid hours.
Oh,
yeah,
great.
every day. Yeah.
I thought I was just gonna lay down
Could you go
for like 6 hours
You go to
and
the
just like
next
go to
door,
sleep while this is
separate
happening.
They wanted me to zone out.
Please stop
Yeah.
complaining. Who do you think swears more, you or James McAvoy?
Oh, do I swear a lot?
Well, I've heard that there was a swear jar on the set of Hunger Games.
Oh, I don't pay swear jars. Fuck that. I think that that's ridiculous. I think that like especially like when there's children around, like you can hear swear words and then choose not to say them. I think it's stupid.
The only reason why I ask is because James McAvoy in the blooper reel is mainly just dropping the F-bomb.
Off, Eric. Yeah. His name's Derek. His name's Derek, what?
I can't tell when he's cussing because I can't understand a fucking word he's saying. What?
He'd love to hear that, and he'd probably agree.
I've known him for years. I don't know anything about him.
Just
None
noises.
of our conversation. Yeah, and I'm just like, wow, that's great.
You do that thing of, Yeah, I do that too.
Yep.
We should never have come down here. It was a mistake to free you.
You're right.
I'm sorry.
When you were shooting in England, did you pick up any things about this place that you like or love?
I love when British people say things instead of like a TH when they replace it with an F. I think that's so fabulous.
Thanks, by the way.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I love it. Mind the gap.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
And do you like your coffee black or white? I like it white.
Do you like it white?
I like it white.
It's good to know. I can't wait for Dark Phoenix because there'll be another blooper reel as well, and then that's what I'm really waiting for. So
I can never remember the name of these movies because we always have fake names for the X-Men movies. So when the real titles come out, I don't know what people are talking about. The second X-Men, I think, I just have been calling the Age of Innocence for like X-Men Age of Innocence because it's Days of Innocence of Past.
Days of Future Past.
That makes no sense.
It doesn't.
So I just call it Age of Innocence.
I'm now going to call it that. Let's jump forward to a little film franchise called The Hunger Games.
Rim! I volunteer as tribute.
How grateful are you to your mum for persuading you to take that role?
Oh, I'm so grateful. That was like, wow, you really did your research. No, those films changed my life in the best way possible. And I remember thinking, okay, this is because Twilight had come out. So we had kind of seen these YA novels and what that really means. And I was like, okay, there will come times where you regret this. But you love this character, you love this movie, you love, and I have to say, I've never regretted one day of it.
Well, one of the days where you went, oh, this isn't quite what I wanted, where you lost your hearing and nearly drowned.
That was a day of great sorrow. but not regret. Yeah, I was deaf in one ear for like a bit. And I didn't go to the doctor. I was just like, I'm fine. I don't know what, I don't need to go to the doctor. I'm fine.
Also, say that again?
Yeah.
Okay. The doctor?
No, that was when Francis, it's just about my ADD. I was in the water and there was like a scuba tank next to me and Francis came up to give me a direction. And I was like looking at him and then he saw me just like trying to listen, but and he goes, just play with it. And I was like, thanks. And so I played with it, tinkered with it, and then I went, okay, sorry. And then he started talking, and I looked past him, and I went, ooh, watermelon. And then he goes, just fuck it. Forget it. And he just full-blown
Watermelon break.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, watermelon. And then he was like, yeah, screw it.
To be fair, watermelons are distracting. Now, what are your fondest memories of those movies? Because they were such a big part of your life.
They were. I think the relationships that I made, you know, Josh, Liam, Woody, and Francis and I, we were like family. Woody used to always call me Mama Duck because Josh and Liam would always follow. A hell of a party. Francis and I were talking about this party last night that I had on like the first week, I think, of filming in my apartment. And it was just like, I was like, I'm having a little get together in my apartment. And then he came in and there were two weapons. There was a Nerf disc and Woody's gross vegan socks, which he chased me around my apartment. I flipped over the couch trying to get away from him. He pinned me down and forced the sock so far down my throat that when he ripped it out, I like almost threw up. I gagged.
That is quite the party.
It was a great party.
Yeah. Vegan socks, though.
Oh.
I was thinking about you in Silver Linings Playbook, where you had to be the person that was excellent at dancing. And you'd said, but here's the thing.
It's so funny that how do you know that? Because in the script, she's supposed to be like a good, like an almost professional dancer.
Yeah.
And then obviously we filmed the dance and they were like, well, that won't work. So we had to go back in ADR and like do the voiceover when I'm showing him around the dance studio. And I had to say in the headphones, I'm not that good of a dancer, but whatever. It makes me happy and I have fun, which wasn't mortifying to me at all.
I'm not that great of a dancer, but who cares? It's therapy and it's fun.
I mean, that honestly, I know that people find that dance very endearing and charming. Mm-hmm. That really was me at my best. I was trying my hardest to be a good dancer in that scene.
If it makes you feel any better, I would have been incredibly proud of myself if I'd pulled it off. So what I think is crazy is that in this new film of yours, Red Sparrow, you are dancing at the ballet, and I'm thinking, what?
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 Yet. Yeah, well, we definitely had more digital help on this movie than Silver Linings, if you catch my drift. It's not all lies. I did arms and head. Everything upper body, not everything, but a lot of upper body was me. I mean, I literally spent 4 months of training just to learn how to move my arm and like fingers. Like the art that goes into ballet is, I feel like if every time I see a ballerina or a dancer, I want to just get down on my knee and just, they are true athletes.
Let's wrap things up with a few of my favorite quickfire questions. What is your go-to face to ruin a photo? Solid.
Yeah. There's also Mousy.
Oh,
wait. No, this one's better. I'm going to finish the rest of the interview like this.
What is the best memento you've kept over your career?
Well, I do have I have my original bow.
Ah.
Yeah.
Where do you keep that?
It's in a closet. That's why all the awards end up at my parents' house, because everything just goes into like closets.
Somebody will buy your house.
Because what am I gonna do? Like display? Like, did you guys know that I was in the Hunger Games? Did you? Yep, that's me.
It's that, Jennifer.
I don't want people to be like thinking about that when they come in my home. You know.
Also, it's a bit intimidating in a way. Like if I wanted to,
I could kill you.
I could kill you.
If you move slow enough, I could kill you.